So I'm getting more into just making rapid fire videos, I guess. Well, this is only the third, but making rapid fire videos. I like the idea of doing that. I'm going to try to do that more. Partially because I'm so busy, preoccupied. You know, I don't, because I got to memorize all these lines in this play. But it's nice to. I'm trying to hone the art, I suppose, of just like recording a video very rapidly and uploading it very rapidly with very little toil. With very little toil, just making it sort of more of an integrated part of my life for anyone who wants to watch. I mean, I hope people want to watch. I like to make videos. I like to be able to talk. And I would really be into anybody else talking in a similar fashion. You know, maybe there's some shy people out there. Anybody who wants to email me anything privately can do so at cxejohns at Gmail. cxejohns at Gmail, and I'll get it. But yeah, the notion of rapid fire uploads is slightly related to a kind of thought I've had around song making songs. Back in the good old days, they were called psalms. I guess does a psalm have to be religious to be a psalm? Is it the same word? Anyway, I'm just sitting here in my children's playroom. They were you can't see it, but there's a really nice oriental carpet which I bought when I was in college. Now it sits in here. They're watching a Miyazaki movie. I don't know. It's called Ponyo. Ponyo. Of all Miyazaki's movies, it's the one most aimed at little kids. It's about a sort of a twist on The Little Mermaid. A little fishy becomes real. But it's Japanese, so it has to be a little weirder. The main boy character cuts his finger, and the little fishy licks and drinks his blood. Talking about Dracula in my last video. A little bit of blood. Everything is blood. I've heard it said by a missionary, Marino Restrepo. Everything is blood. That's like on the one hand a very opaque, even kind of retarded, well, not retarded, but statement to make. But I think it's a deep truth once deciphered, once meditated around. At least I try to try to think about what that means. Everything is blood. Everything is blood. But anyway, I'm just trying to make it some rapid fire videos. But what was I going to say? Yeah, let me complete the thought. It's important to complete things vis-a-vis my previous video. Complete experiences. Complete is just a two-word synonym a two-syllable synonym for whole. So to make whole, one must be whole, in the words of John Butler, who's a YouTuber who was recommended to me algorithmically. And true to algorithm, I've listened to about half a dozen of his videos. He has a very soothing timbre to his voice. Sorry. My phone, I clipped to this little whiteboard that my children use to draw scribbles. Because there's a clip on top. My phone is hanging from this clip right now. And I saw something unsavory drawn there in that web down below. I won't say what it was. Man, why am I such a weirdo? Am I? I don't know. Is that a question worth pursuing? Doesn't matter. What was the thought? Complete experiences. Whole. To be whole. That's right, making songs. Psalms, well. Because every time I make a song, I tell myself, because first I record the piano. And that I can do like, I've done like 100 takes before on a single piano line. Clearly I'm not studying the piano the way my father would have wanted me to study it. Getting all personal all of a sudden. My father made me play the piano during my own birthday party when I was a child. So I've got a weird thing about the piano as a result. And the violin. He wanted both my brother and I to play the violin. And now I actually have one of his old violins. Probably the most valuable thing I own, actually. I found it in the basement of my parents' house. An old violin. And I have it in my mind still, although I've been halted, to learn how to play the violin. I'd really like to learn how to play the violin. That's half the battle. That's really half the battle. It's just having the desire to do so. You know, and not just the desire to have it done, you know. There's a part in this movie where a baby is crying, and I always think it's actually one of my babies crying. It's just in the movie. I'm a little bit uneasy about them imbibing so deeply this Miyazaki, but it's better than some alternatives. Anyway, I will never let my kids watch Pokemon. I'll never let them play with Pokemon. I hate Pokemon. I hate Harry Potter. That stuff is very verboten. Miyazaki hits me at a soft spot. So, I think it's okay. Anyway, what was I saying? I'm not going to go over 10. That's my rule for rapid fire. That rule that I just established right now. So I'm at 7, 12, 13. Gives me about 2.5 minutes to say my piece finally. Anyway, half the battle's having a desire. What was it? Yeah, so making songs rather than recording. You know, the art of doing something rapidly. I think there's a complementarity there between doing something rapidly and doing something long form. So the idea, all I'm thinking is, I would like to be able to make songs in a single take, or maybe just one or two. Set some kind of rule. I guess I'm setting rules for myself right now. I'm into setting these parameters. So record the line, do it like that, then make the vocals. Just see what comes out, you know. Like making a stir fry. Just to see what comes out, rather than getting halted along the way. I think it's an important thing for me to figure out. In any case, I realize I'm a bit scatterbrained. I stayed up too late. My wife is in nursing school now. For anybody who's been connecting the constellations, I've been spitting. Sort of a gross phrase. Anyway. Yeah, so the whole notion of trying to shrink things as an exercise, as a practice, a little bit like chess. Yesterday I played a little bit of 1-minute blitz chess. Each player gets 1 minute total to make all of their moves in a single chess game. And it's the same chess game as every chess game. Every chess game is alike. Unless you play chess 69, in which case you move around the pieces, but you play chess very differently when you only have 1 minute. And you play worse, certainly. But it gets you. But it sort of like flushes your system a little bit, flushes your mind system in terms of what is or is not expected of you in a game of chess. Anyway, I got 20 seconds left, so just end here. God bless anybody listening, and I hope things go well with you.